I'm going to ask you out one more time. How's everybody doing today? Good. All right, how about the rest of you? All right, cool. All right, so I just wanted to share with you some things today that can possibly be helpful to those that's here on the team. But before I do so, I just wanted to introduce myself again. I know some of you all were there when I spoke back to the team back in September, but I see some new faces here tonight. So for those of you who do not know me, I'm Joseph Joshua. I'm originally from the Cincinnati, Ohio area, and I'm an ex-athlete myself. I came up, playing basketball around the age of 8, and then I continued to persevere after that. I went on to play at the age of 15. I was one of the top-rated players in the state of Ohio, number 2 in Cincinnati, number 6 in the state of Ohio. And after that, my basketball career kind of went down the hill after that. I got involved with marijuana. I got involved with some different activities, but it did not stop me. I went on to still play college basketball, but not at the highest level that I could have. I had, scouts and recruits coming from around the country to see me play, and that got terminated. So I went on after that, moved down here to Louisville, Kentucky, married my wife, got into the world of entrepreneurship, and that led me to, becoming an author, a speaker, a youth mentor, and so much more. So these are just some of the things that I'm involved with. That's my story. I'm going to stick to it. But it's not about me. It's about the team. It's about Iroquois High School tonight. But I just wanted to give a brief introduction of myself. All right. Now, I grew up in the era. How many people here know about Lawrence Taylor? All right, we got some LT people back here. He's probably the best defensive player of all time. I grew up in the area where we was watching Jerry Rice and Emmitt Smith and Lawrence Taylor, Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen, those type of individuals. Do any other children in Iroquois know about those people? It's kind of way before y'all time, right? Okay, some of you. Okay, we got some football heads in here. All right, so those are some of the people that I grew up watching on TV. And even though I was a basketball player, I found great delight in football. And I was watching it every single Sunday. And I was watching it like some of you all for 6 or 7 hours a day. I'm just playing. They said that's not funny. 6 or 7 hours a day. When you're trying to get a man away from the television on Sunday, it's a hard thing to do. So today I want to speak to you all about the power of being resilient. Resiliency. All right? Now, when individuals looked at Iroquois High School this year, all right, individuals around the city and even in the state, some individuals may have looked at you all and said, listen, that's an easy win for us on the schedule. But guess what? You all came out game after game and fought with what you had. Now, it's to my understanding that at the beginning of the year, you had more people, correct? Probably about 2 to 3 times the amount of people that you ended with. So the individuals that's still here, that made it to the banquet, the individuals that made it to the last game, these were the resilient few. These were the individuals that persevered to the end. Those individuals, when the situations and the circumstances were not looking as good, they said, you know what, this team is not for me, I quit. They quit it back in September. But you continued on, and if my eyes was not playing tricks on me, it looked like I was looking on the sideline only seeing about 17, 18 people. Was it that many or was it less than that? Less than that. He said less than that, huh? Yeah. Somebody throw a number out there to me. 13 people. How can you play offense and defense with only 13 people and you look across the screen? Go ahead, there you go. And while we clapping, let's give a clap for the team. The Iroquois again. Let's go and give a clap for them. And for you parents, I want you to give a hand for yourself. A round of applause for yourself, parents. That's been showing up. Guess what some parents do on Friday night? They drop their children off at 4:30, 5:30, and they say, I'll be back at 9 to pick you up. But some of these, and I seen the women, I'm not knocking the men that's here, but I saw the women at the games, the few games I was able to come to, and that needs to be commended because we have individuals like Ms. Jackson that has been pulling together to certain other parents' mothers, and they've been trying to make a difference in the lives of these younger individuals. Because whether you know it or not, by the ages of 14 to 18, it shapes the dynamic and the character of an individual's life. How many people will agree with me here? How many people today that's in this room that when you got to high school, you became a different person? The rest of you all aligned. That's all right. All right. High school changed and shaped who I am today. All right. Especially when it came out dealing with them different girls. All right. But anyway, being resilient. The meaning of resiliency is to be able to withstand or to recover quickly from a difficult condition. Let me say that one more time again. To be able to withstand or recover quickly. We have individuals on the football team that's been injured. How many individuals on the team got injured this year? I see an injury right here in front of me. How many individuals got injured? All right, injured. We got individuals playing two sides of the ball. That is not normal.
It's not.
You all, I know you all, at the end of each night, you were coming home with ice packs on you. You were sitting back. He said, I had an ice pack on me. Oh, yeah.
Some emergency room trip.
Emergency room, huh? Emergency room trips. I think he had a concussion. I remember you. All right. He doesn't remember. He don't remember. He said, you don't remember the concussion. But I want to commend you all because you could have quit it. The 13 individuals that made it to the end could have said, you know what, I'm finished, and the season would have been over with, about 4 or 5 games of the season, and then we would have had to say, hey, we hope that we can have a team next year. But so resiliency is bouncing back. Have you ever heard of an individual that was fighting a bully, and the bully kept beating on that individual over and over and over again, but the person kept getting back up and fighting? You think the bully want to fight that person over and over again?
No.
The bully wants to punk out the individual that's not going to fight him back. But what I saw with Iroquois this year with my own eyes is individuals that kept fighting back.
Which is awesome.
You can clap for that. Go ahead. Yeah. So one of my millionaire mentors in the business I was a part of, he said, it's impossible to stop a man or a woman that will not quit. This is how life works. When you are determined in your mind that whatever circumstances, whatever situation that I'm in, I am going to be resilient. I am going to fight back. No matter if we went 0-11 or whatever the record was this year, guess what? We are going to fight back as a unit. We are going to show the city of Louisville that we are not some punks and some cowards.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as I stood here in September, I said, I believe in you. But my belief is not good enough. You have to believe in yourself. Because whether you believe that you can or cannot, you're right either way. Let that sink in for a second. You have to believe. In the Bible, it says, the Messiah says, according to your belief, when he walked through the town and healed individuals, he said, it is according to your belief. So if you believe that you can come back stronger next year, if you believe that you're going to put this city on notice and put this state on notice, then you're going to be in there working out. You're not going to wait back until the summertime when coach reaches out to everyone through text messages or calls and say, hey, it's time for everyone to get back together. It's no off season. If you really are serious about bouncing back and being resilient, you are going to put in the work because no one else is going to do it for you. And the parents, we have to encourage the children at home. We have to encourage them and not say self-inflicted words that's going to destroy our children. Making them feel bad about their losses. Find something good to say to your child. Find something that will uplift them. Find something about the game. Yes, they lost by 40 points, but find something that your child did right. And praise that, and praise your child on that. And then you build on some of the other things. What some of our parents like to do is we want to destroy our children. We want to damage their morale. They come home with their head down, and you make them feel worse than what they already feel. Find something about the game and praise them for that, and say, and then you know what? I will add to this. You did good on this, but I will encourage you to work on this as well. Can us parents do that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I do it every
Now, she said, I do it anyway. But some of you are resilient. And I'm praying, is that an ACL injury right there?
No.
What kind of injury is it?
He tore his turbulent tendon or something.
Okay.
It's a tendon right here that connects your kneecap and your femur and all that.
So how long is he out for?
Well, she said today he'll be back. She said 4 weeks we taking the brace off.
4 weeks, okay, cool.
So we going to physical therapy 2 days a week, and they trying to build up his muscles because they ain't moved in a while. So
okay, so 4 weeks. So 4 weeks. Are you focused in your mind? Are you resistant and are you resilient enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna come back stronger? Because what happens is, what injuries do and some of the situations that happen in our lives, they do two things to us. It's either they make us bitter or they make us better.
Well, I'm glad you said that because
I have to keep going though. I'm getting to you.
The surgeon gave me a card for therapy for that.
Oh, okay.
A football therapy, and I can pass it along.
Okay,
for
cool.
Players.
Okay, cool. So y'all heard that. She can pass it along to you. All right, so I got a few more key points because I only have a few extra moments to share what I need to share. Some other key points that we want to focus on is parent involvement. All right, parent involvement. How many individual parents that's here tonight that's been involved throughout the whole season? If you can be honest. All right, we got some people that's been honest. So we have individuals. I know that you may have a text thread that needs to be responded to. We need the parents to be stepping up in the lives of the children. I am here. If you have a child that does not have their father in their life, I am volunteering in front of you right now. I want to be a mentor to your child. I want to help your child. Because I knew how it feels growing up at 14, 15 years old and my father wasn't around. I knew how it was growing up and coming home from basketball practice and I was sitting there rolling up a joint because I didn't have no guidance or no direction all the way until 18 to 20 years old. I know how it feels and I don't want you to have to go through that. Like I told you, I was number 6 in the state of Ohio. I had Tulane, I had Penn State, I had University of Cincinnati. I had all these schools that were sending my coaches letters for me. And guess what? I messed it all up. Because I had no guidance. And some of you in this room, all right, if you continue to persist, if you continue to be resilient, some of you all might actually get some college looks. But you're not going to be looked at past 11th or 12th grade if you are not making the right decisions and the right choices. See, some of you all, you get up out of the bed and you have to come to school every day and you detest it. You hate coming to this place. All right? But I'm challenging you children today to find something about this building that you like. Find something about the people here that you like. Find one person in the school that you like and let that person be the person that inspires you to keep coming back over and over again. Because if you hate coming to school, then your performance is going to reflect that of a person that hates being here. But if you can find a coach, if you can find a teammate, someone here that can help you want to keep coming back, it's going to allow you to perform at a higher level. All right? So the parents need to be involved, not just during the season. This is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week, 365 type of commitment that we all need to be making to these children for their own development. In this community, in the so-called black-brown community, all right, 9 out of 10, it seems like 9 out of 10 fathers are not even at home. And children are forced to be raised by their mothers. So that's when mentors step in. We need individuals like myself. We know we got some other individuals here that are volunteering to help your children. So the parent involvement is key, but we have to be resilient in that. Bouncing back from the adversities that we deal with our children. How many people, just be honest, if you can throw your hands up, know that the adversities at home are not always the easiest things to go through. Individuals at home. Some individuals are sitting in the classroom and they're figuring out, am I going to be able to eat tonight when I go home? Maybe not none of you all are here. Maybe you don't have to deal with that at this school. But there are places where individuals, their stomach is growling and they feel like, listen, I don't really care about football. I don't care about the school. I need to know where my next meal is. So if you're one of those children and you're wondering where your next meal is, make sure you reach out to one of us so that we can help you. All right? Grades. If anyone can answer this question, I want to ask you all for the student athletes here. When we spoke at the high school last time, what was the way that I talked to you all about getting the free money? Go ahead, speak up. Speak up, loud, hurry up.
Cheat the system. You can cheat the system.
All right, it's not cheating the system, it's beating the system.
Beat the system.
Beating the system. All right, how many people here like free money? All right, the rest of you all, you don't like free money? Yeah. All right, I like free money. All right, I don't come across it that often. But you get a chance to milk the system. And the way you milk the system is coming in here and treating this place as if it is your job. Some of you all are too young to work. Some of you all are not working. So because you do not have a job, this is your job every single day. And what you need to do to show that you are very serious about your job is you need to come to work, come to school on time and to pay attention and to milk the system and get A's and B's throughout your experience in high school. And I believe, I'm not going by what statistics say. I'm not going by what the Courier Journal say. I believe in you all. I believe that if you stay behind school to get mentors and you stay behind school to get tutoring, that you all can have 3.5 and 4.0 GPAs. Hallelujah. Come on now, clap for that. These are your children. Listen, they say, statistics say that only 35% of children in our communities only know how to read at their level. That is terrible. 35% of our children are able to stay at their level. If you're only in the 9th grade, you only have an 8th and 9th grade reading level. That is terrible. My daughter was in the 4th and 5th grade and she had a college reading level in the 5th and 6th grade. Not going through homeschool. So is a school system that bad, or we're not applying ourselves? It could be a combination of both. But if it is bad, guess what? Take advantage of it. If the standards are that low, that means it should be easier for you to get a 4.0 then. He's laughing at me. He said, yeah, he's true. He's telling the truth over there, right? Grades. Milk the system. Get the free money. Have these individuals pay you. I have a son. He is milking the system at the University of Louisville. He's milking them. They're paying him money every single semester. And I'm talking about close to 5 figures to go to that campus, and he's milking them. And they're paying for his scholarship, and they're putting him in a position to prosper, and they even possibly be able to make a future 6-figure income. How many people in this room would like to make 6 figures a year? 6-figure income. All right? It is possible. It is possible. In our community, they say that it's kind of impossible unless you're selling drugs or if you're an athlete. Well, I'm here to stand before you to say, I did used to sell, but I'm not an athlete no more, and now I'm telling you that 6 figures is possible. You can do it if you put your mind to it. All right? The morale in the team. Who's the captain of this? Do we have a captain here? Do we have a captain? All right, what's your name, my brother? Speak up for me. Sean. Okay, so Sean, the team morale. We are expecting you, Sean. Are you a junior or a senior? Are you going to see your senior year? Are you a senior now, or are you going to see your senior year? You're senior now. So who is the next upcoming captain? Who? Marquis. So now, it's on you now. The team morale is going to be on your shoulders. You are the captain of the team now. The responsibility, the leadership goes to you. So you're going to be the one that's going to have to gather the guys together. Encourage them. Be the first partaker of the fruits. Make sure that your grades are right. Make sure that you had a 3.0 or a 4. Whatever it is that you need to do to get to the next level so that they can follow you and follow your example. All right? How many people are going to be committed to this thing long after this is over with right here? You got his hand up. We got a couple people's hands up. That's what commitment is. Commitment is doing the thing that you said you would do long after the mood that you set it in is over with. It's easy to be committed when you have someone in front of you inspiring you. It's easy to stand in front of when you have someone that's motivates you. But after that, when you're standing in the room, when the lights are dark, when you're laying down at night and you're laying up in the ceiling, you're looking up at the ceiling and you're really thinking, can this really work? Do I need to transfer to another school? The coaches are probably thinking it. The children are probably thinking it. Should I come back here next year? The parents are probably thinking, I need to put my children in somewhere that they can go somewhere and do something. This city is counting you out. If this was the Bible, the people, they will call you the least of these. And guess what? You are the chosen people. You are the chosen ones. If you believe it, though. Anyone in here believe you could be better next year? So I'm asking you all today, and that's my time, all right? I know my time is up. Individuals started looking at me crazy now. They said, I hope you hurry up and go sit down. But if you believe that you can be better next year, you're going to do reps. You're going to be working out when nobody's watching you. You don't need a coach or a camera to be watching you when you're putting in your reps, when you're putting in your workouts. You're going to be doing the thing that you said you were going to do long after the move you set it in is over. That is my time. I'll let you all resume back to your normal scheduled program.